Life is filled with challenges, moments that test our strength, patience, and faith. But what if I told you that these challenges hold the potential to transform us, to deepen our resilience and help us grow? Resilience isn't about avoiding hardships, it's about facing them with grace, courage, and an unshakable spirit. Welcome to Legacy of Leadership, where we explore principles of self-leadership, spiritual growth, and personal transformation. In today's episode, we'll uncover 3 powerful spiritual practices to build resilience and navigate life's toughest moments. By the end of this episode, you'll have tools to not only endure challenges but to grow through them, emerging stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. Let's begin. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's the strength to keep moving forward, even when the path is uncertain or steep. But resilience isn't just about grit, it's also about flexibility and perspective. Think of a tree in a storm. The branches that bend with the wind are the ones that survive, while the rigid ones snap. Resilience is about bending without breaking, adapting without losing your core strength. Reflect for a moment. How do you typically respond to challenges? Do you lean into them with openness, or do you resist, hoping they'll pass? Spirituality plays a vital role in building resilience. It connects us to something greater than ourselves, providing a sense of purpose and perspective. When we view challenges through a spiritual lens, they become opportunities for growth, not just obstacles to overcome. Consider the story of Nelson Mandela. During his 27 years of imprisonment, Mandela relied on his spiritual strength to persevere. He used his time to reflect, grow, and prepare for a future where he would lead his nation toward unity and reconciliation. His resilience was rooted in a deep sense of purpose and unwavering faith. Ask yourself, what purpose or higher calling sustains you during difficult times? Now, let's explore 3 spiritual practices that can help you build resilience and face life's challenges with strength and grace. Practice 1: Mindful Presence. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment. When we're mindful, we create space to respond to challenges thoughtfully rather than reacting out of fear or frustration. To cultivate mindfulness, start with your breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose, hold it for a moment, and exhale slowly through your mouth. As you do this, focus entirely on the sensation of your breath moving in and out of your body. You can also practice mindfulness during everyday activities, like washing dishes or walking in nature. Pay attention to the sensations, sounds, and sights around you. This grounding practice brings clarity and calm, even in turbulent times. Reflect, how often do you take time to be fully present in your day-to-day life? What might change if you approach challenges with a mindful heart? Practice 2: Gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. It reminds us of the blessings in our lives, even in the midst of difficulty. Begin a gratitude practice by writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They don't have to be big. Small joys like a kind word from a friend, a beautiful sunset, or the warmth of your morning coffee can all be sources of gratitude. Gratitude doesn't ignore pain. Instead, it gives us the strength to carry it by balancing it with joy. As the poet Rumi said, try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you. And do not worry that your life is turning upside down. How do you know that the side you are used to is better than the one to come? What are 3 things you're grateful for right now? Practice 3: Surrender and Faith. Resilience doesn't mean doing everything on your own. Sometimes, The most powerful act is surrendering to a higher power and trusting the process. Faith provides the strength to let go of what we cannot control and focus on what we can. To practice surrender, start with prayer or meditation. Speak to your higher power or simply sit in silence, offering up your worries and fears. Visualize yourself releasing them like leaves carried away by a stream. Faith isn't about having all the answers, it's about trusting that the answers will come when the time is right. As the saying goes, faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Reflect. What is one challenge you can surrender to faith today? Let's consider the story of Maya Angelou. Despite facing poverty, trauma, and discrimination, she rose to become a celebrated poet, author, and activist. Maya credited her resilience to her faith and her ability to find beauty and meaning in life's challenges. Her life reminds us that resilience is not about avoiding pain, it's about finding purpose and strength within it. Ask yourself, how can you use your challenges to create something meaningful? To recap, building resilience is about more than just surviving, it's about thriving through life's challenges. By practicing mindful presence, cultivating gratitude, and embracing surrender and faith, you can navigate hardships with grace and grow stronger along the way. Reflect, which of these practices speaks to you the most? How will you begin integrating it into your life today? If this episode inspired you, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share it with someone who might need these tools for resilience. Thank you for joining us on Legacy of Leadership. Together, let's continue this journey of growth, wisdom, and transformation. See you in the next episode.